day. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, I wanted to play my little intro and get ready, but anyway, here we are. So, hustle harder or manifest more. Manifesting our liberation and why our ancestors never told us to hustle harder. They don't support it. They did so that we don't have to. As hard as they toiled, do you really think they want us to endure the same? I don't think so. I really don't. But Big Up Yourself Originals, and welcome back to another episode of the Big Up Yourself Show. I am your host, Winsome Alexander. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. The content over here is fire, y'all, so you don't want to miss an episode. And everyone, please hit the thumbs up icon. Thank you. And please do leave a golden comment. Just a heart or a wow will do. Thanks again. Now, let's tackle the question that echoes in the lives of so many of us. Do we hustle harder and grind endlessly for success? Or do we manifest more by tapping into unseen power? We're talking about manifesting our liberation, and why our ancestors never told us to hustle harder. So yeah, we live in a world that constantly pushes us to do more, to be more, to achieve more, always through sheer grit and exhaustive effort. But what if this isn't a personal choice, but a deeper systematic issue? What if one of these paths was actively suppressed, while the other was deliberately and systematically pushed upon us, designed to keep us trapped in cycles of exhaustion and striving? Well, the ancestors are speaking, and here's what their wisdom has to say about it. Their wisdom have to say about it. Our ancestors want us to reclaim a truth that was once ours. Okay? The profound power of visualization and manifestation, and why understanding these practices is critical for our liberation from systems designed to work us to death. H&D abroad, oh my goodness. Welcome, you guys. And let's talk about it with Mara. Hey, guys. Okay. And at the end of the video, I have an invitation for you to work with me in my visualization clinic. Let's get back to our roots, y'all. Let's get back to our roots. Yeah. Ancestors want us to review the colonized grind versus the awakened flow. Colonized grind or true manifestation power. Hustle harder or manifest more. Let's talk about the hustle harder lie. This relentless push, the glorification of exhaustion, the constant pressure to perpetually produce. These behaviors are not inherent to human nature. These are hallmarks of oppressive systems built on extraction and designed to keep us disempowered. Whether the legacy of chattel slavery or colonialism or modern capitalism, the goal has been the same: to drain your energy, exploit your labor, and ensure you're too tired to question or to create your own terms. And the cost? burnout, anxiety, chronic stress, and the deep disconnection from your own intuitive spirit. It traps us in a cycle where we're constantly seeking validation and we believe our worth is tied to how much we can produce instead of our inherent divine nature. This mindset, this relentless grind, actively prevents us from tapping into our innate creative power, keeping us focused on chasing external conditions rather than embodying sovereignty. We're striving hard just to survive. So we don't have time to dream. And we don't have time to follow those dreams. We're trapped in hustle culture. Some of us work in sales and we have to meet crazy quotas to get paid. They have the nerve to tell you to work, but you won't get paid until you surpass a quota. To me, that's like putting me in the big house and ordering me to dance. Putting me in the big house and ordering me to dance for your evening amusement. And then if I don't dance to your satisfaction, if I don't dance gratefully, you punish me. Oh my gosh, I hate quotas. I hate quotas. Drop a comment if you're in sales and tell me how you feel about quotas. I mean, it's fine to set your own goals, okay? But these metrics of control, they're inhumane. I mean, I know it's true that it takes tremendous courage to break out of this cycle. But there's actually an ancient, more powerful way to prosperity. There is a more powerful way to prosperity. And it's ancient methods that our ancestors practiced. Our ancestors, before the deep wounds of colonization, understood something profound about creation. Okay? They didn't hustle in the modern sense. They cultivated energy. They used focused intention, ritual, and communal effort to bring their desires into being. They understood that thoughts, emotions, words, rituals, and collective energy working with unseen spirit guides were powerful creative forces. Visualization wasn't just imagination for them. It was a sacred technology. It was a potent spiritual weapon in their fight for survival and flourishing. I know we tend to tune out when we hear about visualization, but think about it. They used it in strategic planning. They visualize successful hunts, all right? Safe passage through treacherous lands. They use it for winning battles for freedom, for building resilient communities before these things physically manifested. Take Queen Nanny of the Maroons, a fierce warrior. She used it to free herself and her people and to outsmart and defeat British soldiers in the rugged mountain terrains of Jamaica. Nanny used visualization for strategy. Okay? Ancestors use it for healing and well-being. They have powerful visions for health, prosperity, and spiritual harmony for their people. I personally use visualization to manifest healing in my body. It works. And of course, they use it for They use it for spiritual connection. Visualization was a direct pathway to connection to the divine with spirit guides and with the wisdom of the ancestral realm. This innate internal power that we have, the ability to create and manifest our own reality, was a direct threat to the systems built on control and subjugation. Colonizers actively suppress these practices, demonizing them as witchcraft, as primitive, precisely because they disempowered people from believing in their own creative energy. They needed us to believe we had no power except for labor. They told us voodoo was evil. It's not, but I'll cover that in another video. Yeah, they needed us to believe we had no power. That's how they could subdue and control us. Yeah, as it happens, modern science is now catching up to ancient wisdom. Catching up, meaning our ancestors were way ahead of them, right? They've discovered neuroplasticity, and that confirms how our brains literally rewire based on what we focus on and visualize. That rewiring activates new problem-solving ideas in the brain, okay? Our thoughts and intentions create new neural pathways that shaping our reality from the inside out. Per quantum physics, observation and focused intention can influence reality at its most fundamental level. And this echoes ancestral beliefs about the power of consciousness to manifest. Yeah, the CIA did a study on this and they proved it. It's called the Gateway Experience. Look it up. Look it up. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys, and press the thumbs up and leave us a heart in the comments. Please and thanks. I'm going to say the Jamaican way. Please and thanks. But don't think I'm saying to choose idleness over action. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is let's recognize that our actions, right? Our work, our contributions must flow from a place of alignment and intentional creation, not desperation and not exhaustion. So, reclaiming our ancestral manifestation methods is a radical act of defiance against oppressive systems designed to drain us. Hello, Joanna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When we are inherent creators who can consciously create our own reality, we begin, listen to this, y'all. When we are inherent creators who can consciously create our own reality, this is how we begin to dismantle the very foundations of their control. You have to believe this, my friends. You have to believe this. This is how we build new paths to peace, to prosperity, and to our ultimate liberation, both individually and collectively. We have to think in terms of community too. The true hustle should not be external. Let it be the inner work, the discipline of intention, the courage to believe, the commitment to conscious visualization. It's about remembering that we are creators like our ancient ancestors were, and we don't work alone. They are with us. So let us use visualization and call on them as our guides, right? Okay. So I'm done. But if you're ready to step off the hamster wheel of endless hustle and into the powerful flow of your true creative power, if you're ready to reclaim these vital ancestral methods for real, tangible transformation in your life and in the world, then I invite you to join me. My We Are Creators Visualization Clinic is designed specifically to guide you through these sacred practices. We integrate this potent ancestral wisdom with practical, scientifically backed tools to help you consciously create peace, prosperity, and liberation. It's time to remember and embody your power as a creator, just like our ancestors did. I have bought into hustle harder until body gave evidence of exhaustion. I am open to another way. Absolutely, sis. There is a better way, and our ancestors knew it. They knew it, right? And listen, they did the toiling and the exhaustive work so that we shouldn't have to. There is a better way. My visualization clinic isn't about chasing things or forcing outcomes. It's about reconnecting to the you that knows you're worthy of what you want and you're ready to receive it. The original you, the powerful you, the sacred you. The version of you who easily attracts what you want and moves through life with confidence, with ease, and without the burnout. Yeah, we don't chase. We don't chase. We visualize. We align. We embody. And we create. Come practice in my virtual clinic. It's really a mini retreat. We started out with 3 hours. Now we're up to 5 hours because it's designed to slow you down and get you focused on you and your dreams and your goals. Come be guided by integrity, reverence, and the willingness to learn deeply. We've incorporated more ancestral rituals and practices into the clinic. So yeah, it's a mini retreat of rest, restoration, and rebuilding. Yeah, so come with a willingness to learn deeply rather than merely consume and extract, and to engage respectfully without appropriating or diluting. Click on the link in the description box below or email me to learn more about the clinic and reserve your spot. The groups are small, so register soon for the next clinic. No more waiting, you guys. No more doubting. It's time to show up for yourself boldly and fully. If you're tired of hustling harder and ready to manifest more, if you have a dream, a goal, or a deep desire, but no idea how to align with it and bring it to your life, register now. Okay? Thank you for being part of this movement. Thank you for listening this evening. Until next time, keep seeking, keep awakening, and keep shining your light. Ayi Bobo. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.